A world where individual survival is only the concern. There rose a man who said, I will work and give my entire life to serve my country and for the benefits of its people. He who actually laid the rock solid foundation for the value such as the dedication to cause of humanity. The man we are talking about here is none other than Jamshetji Tata, the best ever visionary and an acute businessman, an honest human being, an absolute and impartial individual, the man who withheld the corrupt, prevalent practice even in a country like India, since from him the need of the people and demand of time were the only concern to be avoided and addressed to. He is aptly reversed as a father of an Indian industry. Jamshetji Tata was born to Nasarwanji and Jeevanbai Tata on 3rd March 1839 in Navsari, a city of South Gujarat. Jamshetji Tata and his family were a part of minority group of Zoroastrians or Parsis who came to India from feeling the pre-section of Zoroastrian in Iran. He was born in a respectable but a poor family of priests. His father Nasarwanji was the first businessman in a family of the Parsi Zoroastrian. His mother tongue is Gujarati. As an old proverb states, what's in a name of Tata? For the Tatas, it means everything. A family who is committed to economic progress, industrialization and modernization of India. 15 years ago, which claimed about rich resource of iron in the district of Dhali Rajra Hill, Darobji and Weld immediately visited the place. The work then continued to establish the company, which was popular as TISCO, Tata Iron and Steel Company, and now known as Tata Steel. The company today employs about 80,000 people and is listed in a Bombay Stock Exchange as well as National Stock Exchange. The key plant is in Jamshedpur, Jharkhand, and the company is recognized as the world's best steel producing company. With a consolidated turnover of $19.7 billion in the financial year ending 31st March 2020, it is the second largest steel company in India, measured by the domestic production with an annual capacity of 13 million tons after sale. The power move of the J&D Tata. During the following 2 decades, 49 cotton mills were already started. Towards the mid of 19th century, India began attracting a lot of investors from all across the world. The development in railway and in shipping industry opened doors for India to export wheat, cotton and jute. The operation soon began and Jamshetji restarted the industry on 5th September 1874 under the title of Central India Spinning, Weaving and Manufacturing Company. The first general meeting was held on 30th June 1875. There were about 2,500 shareholders, and it was to be declared in this meeting that Nagpur is going to be the place to set up the mill. The land was purchased at Rs 1,000 per acre, and the entire plot was bought of Rs 8,500, with 30,000 spindle and 450 looms were ordered from England. Highly skilled machines were called in for training, which gave a power start for a cotton mill industry. It won't be wrong to claim that Bombay, the city as we know it today, owes its growth and development to this great man Jamshetji Tata. Bombay was a unity of 7 islands and local fishermen called it Bombay. It was only after the Bombay harbour was built that the British started taking interest in the developing this city. Jamshetji has a special affinity with Bombay. Jamshetji was confident in the development and expansion of Bombay and its suburbs. After coming back from Nagpur in 1878, Jamshetji has settled in Malabar Hills in South Bombay. Another scheme that Jamshetji proposed was to move all the milk cattle out of the main city and create an elaborated scientific line of poultry, buffaloes and sheep breeding plant. He suggested that 2,800 acres of land from Bandra to Mahim, extending up to Kurla, be divided into lands that develop special fodder for cattle and have clean shed for milking. Jamshetji's pioneering vision about Bombay did not only remain limited to just his house and the reclamation schemes. He brought an epic change in the city that will be remembered forever. This change was called the Taj Mahal Hotel. The hotel, when completed, will be 5-story high and will accommodate beside borders to the number of 500. A number of permanent residents, immense cellars. Below the ground floor level will contain the refrigeration plant, which will cool the rooms of inmates and will be enable their food to be stored in a manner of foreign to India. Jamshetji kept a close watch on costing of each of this project, but not on this hotel. This was an express his love for the city. Just like the original Taj Mahal was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as an expression of his love for his wife Mumtaz, Jamshetji made arrangement with a German firm to carry out the electricity work for this hotel at a cost of 2 anna a unit. The kitchen, cellars and service was relevantly new. For a luxurious feel, the hotel provided a Turkish bath, a post office, a resident doctor and a chemist shop, all of which were just a call away. Jamshetji, though a simple man, always loved to display new technology on Indian street to make the comments aware. When he was 60, he was one of the most prominent men in India. He always thought ahead of his time. His stature and wealth never got into his head, and he remained sensitive, sympathetic and sincere. A man who built tomorrow in which Indians with a vision to make India futuristic and independent. The legend called Jamshetji can be very well soon and understand in a word of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. When you have to give the lead in action, in ideas, a lead which does not fit in with a very climate of opinion. That is true courage, physical or mental or spiritual. Call it what you like, and it is the type of courage and vision that Jamshetji Tata showed. It is the right that we should honor his memory and remember him as one of the biggest founder of modern India.